Right, guys, we're live. Hello, everybody. I'm hoping the mic is fine. I mean, I've changed the position of the mic slightly for this stream. Done a bit of testing. It seems okay, but we'll see. Hello, Riley. Hello, Jeremiah. Welcome to the stream, guys. Yeah, just thought I'd do a bit of a chill stream tonight. Nothing too fancy, too what's the word I'm looking for? Hectic. Especially because I'm just going to move this like that way, somewhat. There we go. That might be a bit better. And yeah, just thought I'd do a bit of a chill stream tonight. Nothing too hectic or anything. Wrong gear. There we go. Yes, I've actually done a couple of things to try and fix that, Riley. I think I know what caused it. Some really weird bug with OBS. And I only think it's that from looking at the log files that the program gives you. And I could be wrong about what caused it, but I've sort of done something to hopefully fix it, so we'll see. We'll see what happens. Hopefully it goes well, though, because, like you said, it just went horribly. Stream dying like 3 times within half an hour.
Okay.
Yeah.
Here we go.
Let's go. Let's chill for a bit. Only planning on doing 2 hours. I don't know if the post in Discord was actually seen last night, but there's a thing I want to try out, basically. So we'll see. But yeah, the stream's more than likely just going to be 2 hours.
Get ready to turn right.
So yeah, I'd already selected a job. One that's relatively short. I think it's, as you can see, like 600 and something miles. Just to make sure that we don't like go over the 2 hour mark with it. I didn't want to like select a massive job and then be streaming almost all night because the job is huge. But yeah, hello Michael. I don't know if I said hello to you already. I always forget if I have or not. When someone joins.
Keep right, and then turn right.
Keep right and turn right. Sure. Alright. Yeah, just thought I'd do a nice and chilled stream and see how it goes, really. Yeah, the reason I wanted to do like a chill stream rather than like, let's say, randomizer or chaos and randomizer, I don't know, just felt like chilling tonight, as well as I had a certain vaccine today, as people that's in Discord probably know about, so I was talking about it earlier. And I don't feel poorly, but I feel like it's starting to hit a little bit. So I just wanted to chill. So 2 Euro truck streams tomorrow.
Keep right.
There will be, I think it's American truck tomorrow, because I started to alternate, didn't I? And I'm pretty sure we did Euro truck last week for Wilson Wednesdays, so I'm pretty sure it's American truck. I could be wrong, I'll have to obviously check. But I'm pretty sure it's American truck tomorrow. Because I'm pretty sure that's the reason I chose to do Euro truck today as a chill stream rather than American truck. Because I'm pretty sure it's American truck tomorrow. Maybe, I'm not sure. Can't be 100% sure, but I'm pretty sure that's why.
Go straight on, and then turn right.
Straight on, turn right, sure. Oh, my guy's tired already.
Turn right.
Okay. We'll get him some rest. Where's the nearest, like, rest place? Let's see. Let's go over here first. Alright, let's look at the map. Where's the nearest rest place? Ooh. There's one there, which is kind of off route. Yeah, there's not one that's en route until here, which is like 141 miles. My guy is going to fall asleep before then. So I need to waypoint that. Go there first.
Time to get
Hey, Clammy Kitty. Euro Truck 80s mod would be nice. I'm sure there's something that exists like that. I mean, there's a lot of mods out there for Euro Truck. Mods for Euro Truck is one thing that I've never really played with, to be honest. Apart from, I guess, the multiplayer mod. But like actually downloading map mods, truck mods, all that, I've just never really done. So I'll have to look into that. I just don't like. I try to avoid it with Truck Simulator because you can make your save game like uncompatible. It's like right now with Euro Truck, my save game only works in the public beta version because I used it, and then now I've tried it, I think a couple of weeks ago or something. Try going back to the latest public version, like the proper release, and it didn't work. I couldn't load my save game. Surprised you didn't say welcome to the last 10 minutes of the stream, because I've only just started Comic Kitty, that's why. Hey, I've said, welcome to the stream. If you are just joining and you're enjoying so far, please hit the like button, helps me out a lot. And hopefully the stream goes a lot better than it did yesterday. See, yesterday I had to do a pretty early cancellation because my stream just kept crashing for no reason. Or seemingly no reason. I've tried things in terms of fixing it, and we'll see if it actually works. Hopefully. Your mullet has improved. My hair is just all over the place now. I can't keep it controlled. Just send. But it's whatever, I guess. One thing I do remember is the GTA 6. Yes, it's a relatively new lighting system in a truck simulator DLC for GTA 6. Works nice so far. Get ready for the public release. But yeah, I forgot what I was saying.
Keep right, and then exit right.
Oh right, shit, Climate Kitty, that sucks.
Exit right.
Yeah, my hair is like beyond control right now. I can't control it. I think that's what I was saying. I think I was talking about my hair. Just can't wait till the barbers
Turn left.
open up again so I can get a proper trim. I just refuse to let like family members or whatever like give me like a cut or something. I just want it done properly. I mean, the barbers I usually go to are relatively, I wouldn't say expensive, there's way worse out there, but they're not cheap either.
Right.
But they do a really good job. And like I remember like streaming when I've just had my haircut from that barber's, and everyone like says how good it looks. Which I agree. But for the amount it costs, it better look good. I'm gonna get some fuel before I go anywhere. Before I sleep, that is. Because we're not too low on fuel, but probably gonna need some. So yeah, I'm gonna do this job. This is a relatively short job in comparison to the jobs I usually do, but then we'll do another job, I'm pretty sure. I need to go the other way. Ow! My setup, like, I'm so crammed in right now. Like, my shifter and my wheel are practically touching. I've just, like, bashed my finger into my shifter. Which is not good at all. I'm really sure which way I want to go here. I might have to do, like, a full-on drive around the petrol station sort of thing to get into a decent position to sleep here. Yeah, I'm going to do that actually. I feel like no matter how I manoeuvre this, I'm just going to struggle. So I'm just going to do a full circle, pretty much. And we'll do it that way.
Get ready to turn left.
My trailer's like too long for this. I probably needed to leave completely for this. Do I need to go? Is it? No, it's the other way, isn't it? So it's my trailer that's not going in properly. I think the truck is fine. It's the trailer. Right, I need to do like I need to basically leave and come back in. It's just so like precise. I'm not used to this being so precise though. It's usually okay. Like you can just kind of park wherever you want and it works. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put my hazards on real quick, and I'm just gonna do like essentially a full U-turn. Don't hit the sign. That's awkward. That's gonna make things even worse for me. Put my hazards on, and essentially I'm just gonna do a complete U-turn like this. Hopefully, don't jackknife in the process. There we go. There we go. Now I can go straight in here. Beautiful. No worries, Clamor Kitty. See you later, man. Thanks for tuning in. Alright, we should be good now, I think. There we go. Right. It took a bit of effort, but we got there in the end. I'm just going to try and... move my wheel, I guess, a bit across. I'm just going to do that, so I don't just keep bashing into my shifter every time I'm, like, changing gear. Just going to move my wheel this way. That's it. That'll do. I'm not like centered with my wheel at all, which is kind of bad, but whatever. I want my hazards off, thank you. Alright. Let's actually hit the road now. In terms of the company, I forgot what I was doing. Was I like filling up a garage? Yes, I was actually. Milan. Okay. So now I actually need... What is it? Wait. I think it was just Ivecos I was buying. I'm just going to buy one of these. Stick it in Milan. Boom. Then driver. Recruitment agency. Hire a driver. Look for some long distance. He'll do. Actually, these guys are 1.7, but they don't have long distance. Long distance is usually the best, but because they're already 1.7, I'm just going to hire them anyway. Let's see. See how the hell that goes. Okay. Let's go. How's my beer gut coming along? I mean, I have noticed recently, like, in terms of weight, I've not, like, put weight on, but I feel like I'm getting a bit of a belly. In comparison to what I was. Oh, yeah. What I used to look like, I guess. But, not really sure where it's all coming from, to be honest. I'm not really putting weight on. Kind of been the same weight for a while. Beer gut tank. Oh dear. I have got a new Nightbot command, by the way, guys. I'm not going to plug this too much. I'm literally just going to mention this a couple of times. Maybe. But it's sort of in line with what I put in Discord last night, which... The reason I'm not going to plug it too many times is I don't know what people think about it or whatnot, but the new command is !goals. I've sort of taken a different approach with how I'm doing YouTube at the minute. Just kind of going for a test run sort of thing. It's not much different. I mean, I'm still streaming pretty much every weekday, Monday to Friday, for 2 hours pretty much. But if you do !goals, it'll sort of explain a few things very briefly. I couldn't have the message be that long or too long. But yeah, trying something different. I mean, it's one of those things where you can read it and think, okay, shit, sort of thing. But then it's also another one of those things where you can pretend it doesn't exist. That really hurt, by the way, when I bashed my finger into the shifter.
Keep left.
I could do FZ, to be fair. I don't know if Nightbot will let you do that, though. I'm not sure. I'm not actually sure. Why do I get the feeling like Nightbot is too, like, PG for that? If that's even the correct term.
Keep left.
Because one of the functionalities of Nightbot... Ooh, hello. Okay. One of the functionalities of Nightbot is to keep people out that, like, swear and stuff like that, so I don't know if you could actually make Nightbot swear. Maybe you could. Maybe you could. I'm not sure, though. Play GTA 6? Maybe when the game actually exists. Maybe I will then. It is interesting though. I don't know what I'll do about GTA 6 when it releases. If it releases. Like, I don't know whether I'd do a series or just buy the game and enjoy it myself. And then consider playing it on YouTube. I don't know. That's one of the... It's one of the things about like content creators, they
And then exit right.
like can't enjoy the game for themselves first before doing videos or streams on it. I kind of feel like that's what I'd try to do with GTA 6, to be honest. Play it on YouTube, I could do. I mean, just think of the views or something, right? Yeah, I don't know. Oh shit, Riley. I've not even done it. I mean, I did GTA 4 100% series ages ago. Well, in my case, 97.5%. Yeah, I still haven't got the 200 pigeons yet. Or flying rats, whatever you want to call them. Same thing, right? I probably should, to be honest. It'll give me a Steam achievement at least, which is actually something I'm massively into. I like achievements, unless they're really dumb. How was the GTA SA Chaos and Randomizer yesterday? It literally, the stream lasted about, I think in the end it was like 38 or 39 minutes or some shit like that. Basically my stream crashed 3 times. And we didn't make any progress whatsoever. So, you didn't miss anything. You really didn't. Love pre-ordering a game, then it gets delayed. I don't think I've ever had that before. Or maybe I did with GTA 5. I'm not actually too sure about it. I'm not sure. There's only like 2 series of games that I actually pre-order, usually. That's GTA and F1. The rest of the like modern games that come out just don't interest me enough to want to pre-order them. Hey Shaheen, welcome to the stream, man. Oh shit. I thought that said 70, but I wasn't sure. Couldn't be too sure. And let's go back to 50. Oh right, I've said, Jesus Christ. Like I said, there's literally 2 series of games that I actually pre-order. The rest of them I don't bother. They're the only 2 series of games that I actually look forward to.
And then exit right.
Here? Yeah, it's the only way I can go.
Exit right.
Although the next F1 game to come out I might not pre-order. Because Codemasters are now owned by EA, and EA doesn't exactly have the best reputation for racing games, at least. Well, they don't have the best reputation in general these days, but racing games especially. Although, if you look at their FIFA games, they know how to do a career mode, so if they like sort of don't touch the driving aspect of F1, of the F1 games, because it's come a long way and F1 2020 is like by far the best game, then we could have a really good career mode, like detailed. Which, yeah, could end up making the game better, but I'm not hopeful. Essentially, yeah, I've said. I mean, obviously, like every FIFA game that comes out every year is pretty much the same game with a different year on the box, I guess. Which you could argue, like, the F1 games are the same, but I don't know, every year Codemasters has managed to improve the game quite a lot. Well, not quite a lot, but do some noticeable improvements to each game as the years go by, and like the games were just getting better and better. And like I said, F1 2020 is just by far the best F1 game that's come out. Also, hi DeFil, what are you doing? The fuck is DeFil doing? What? I'm so confused. Right. Oh, one of your macros, I guess. Why do you have a macro for that? A macro for Control V. Why do you have a macro for Control V? Is it not easy enough just to press Control and V together? Anyway, that's fine. Hello Storm, welcome to the stream.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Anyway, DeFil, I'm guessing that's a game that you've pre-ordered before or something, and it didn't turn out to be great or some shit. I don't know. I'm honestly trying to think of a good reason as to why you might be typing that. Anyway, it's a movie. Oh, I know it's a movie. I don't. A lot of movies though they make games of. So it could have been a game as well, I guess. It's because we were talking about pre-ordering games and then suddenly, suddenly, yeah. See you, Riley.
Turn left.
This is going to be tight for a double trailer. Never mind. I'm not sure why you would even need a macro for Control V or paste. Whatever. It's just easy enough to press Control and V together. Like, if I was like... Of course I don't use the Corsair keyboard anymore, and this keyboard, because it's cheap and shit, that I use now. Doesn't even have macro keys. But if I were to have macro keys, there'd be stuff like SAMP and MTA commands, where I can just press the button and it just types the command in for me or something. You know, something like that. I probably wouldn't have like a command of keyboard shortcuts or a macro of keyboard shortcuts, because they're just easy enough to do anyway.
Turn right.
Oh yeah, I've said. Cyberpunk was supposed to be out ages ago, wasn't it? And it's not been out for long now. It does Control V and Enter.
Take the second exit.
I was thinking about it now, it must have done Enter as well, yeah. Otherwise it wouldn't have sent. But yeah, I mean, I could maybe think of some uses for that, I guess. You could copy a command. Or copy something. I don't know. Again, it's a keyboard shortcut. Yeah, to be fair, the DeFil could have been a hell of a lot worse. That's a fair point. Also, DeFil, do you know exactly when you'll get your Emerald badge for being a member? I know OAG has his, but he's either not at home or he is at home, but his internet is being shitter than usual. 4th of March, that's in 2 days. Nice. So I know you're going to get yours next, I believe. Because Emma had quite a decent break of not being a member, so it won't be Emma. So it's got to be you. She all became a member on the same day. But you had issues, if I remember, or YouTube had issues or something. Yeah, I've yet to see OAG in a stream chat actually use his. There was the stream yesterday that obviously got cancelled like 40 minutes in because the stream decided to crash 3 times. Where he made a donation before the stream even started, and he can't even watch the stream, which, what a mad lad, by the way. What a fan. But yeah, he didn't actually say anything in the chat, so I couldn't see his Emerald badge. I just know he's got it because I checked the members page and it says 12 months. So he will have the Emerald badge now.
Keep left.
Which is nice. I like that. 2 terabyte hard drive or 1 terabyte very fast SSD? 1 terabyte SSD. I mean, I've got two 2 terabyte hard drives in my PC already. Even if I had to swap one out, I still would for a 1 terabyte SSD. Like, I'd probably swap my games drive if anything, because, you know, loading times and stuff. Whereas the other drive literally serves one purpose, and that's holding a shitload of files on it, like videos and thumbnail project files, thumbnails themselves. Literally, guys, I've got videos from 2018 until now on that hard drive still. I've got thumbnails from 2016 until now on that hard drive. It's crazy. I've got so many files that are years old. I don't want to delete them, but eventually I'm just going to max that hard drive out, aren't I? If I keep finding things to save to it. But I've got like no feasible way of backing it up anywhere, because online cloud storage is like pretty limited. Like, for example, Google Drive, I think you only get 15 gig or something like that. Well, for free anyway, you'd have to pay for it if you want more. Oh no, it's fine, DeFil, don't worry about it, man. It's absolutely fine. But yeah, I've literally got thumbnails from the Frosted Winter original series back in 2016. I've got every thumbnail from it still on my PC. I've had this hard drive for ages though. Like, this hard drive is probably not far off being dead. Like, so it used to be an external hard drive, and then I took the shell off it and took the converter off it, and actually, usually external hard drives are just regular desktop hard drives with a, say it's a USB converter on it, and obviously in a shell to keep it safe. I took mine out and put it in my PC ages ago. Got a what, 8 terabyte drive for your Xbox game? Jesus. I mean, to be fair, most people would probably read that and think that's overkill, but if you think of the size of games these days, that's, you could actually fill that up, I reckon. If I installed my entire Steam library, I would be out of space. Like, way before I even get to, I'd say, a quarter. It's just I don't have many games installed. That's the thing. Like, what takes up my space on my games drive is like when I mod the shit out of like Assetto Corsa and stuff. That's what takes my space up. And the never-ending amount of copies of like San Andreas and stuff that I've got. Because I kind of need those for each individual mod. Anyway, another truck. We're buying trucks so quick, it's ridiculous. Why don't you plug it in, DeFil? Or is there like a particular reason why you don't want to? Try that guy. Expand your storage, though. SATA port in the place of a graphics card. Oh, so like your graphics card basically covers your SATA ports. That's weird. Oh, yeah, that's really weird. They usually, all of them usually just come out of the side of the motherboard. Interesting. Yeah, that's really weird. That's very weird. Interesting. I think all of my SATA ports are on the side, like I said. Usually motherboard manufacturers put them like on the right hand edge of the motherboard. I know I've got, I think, 2 M.2 slots that I don't use, but there's no reason for me to buy an M.2 drive. I mean, obviously they're faster and stuff. It'd be great if I could get one, but they're still pretty expensive, and I still don't really have a need for them. I mean, my SATA SSD does great for Windows and programs and stuff, and my hard drives, even though they are hard drives, they still do good enough for like loading games and stuff like that. So got no real reason to get an M.2 drive. I suppose if one of my drives died, maybe, because then I can unplug some cables, have less cables, I guess, but yeah, I don't know about that. It's not going to make much of a difference to cables anyway, just a data cable and a power cable.
Go straight up.
Yeah, go for it, Michael. I mean, if you can, then do it. You're going to see a big benefit from doing that. I mean, for starters, you're going to get some storage back, because I guess you've just lost it because your drive died. But no, from buying an M.2 drive, I suppose you'll have a big performance improvement with whatever you decide to use it for. Whether it's loading games or having Windows on it or whatever. I mean, I guess it depends, Michael. It depends what you use it for. If it's like, let's say a Windows drive or something, then you can get away with 1 terabyte. But if it's like a games drive, then I'd say if you can, maybe get the 2, so you don't suddenly run out of space. Because like I said, modern games are just getting huge now in terms of file size. Exactly, Storm, exactly. I mean, when you download it from Steam, it's like 80 gig, I think, Steam says, but if you actually go to the folder, if I remember correctly, it's in the 100s. And it's far from the only game to be massive anyway. Like, the new Call of Duties, for example, are in the 100s as well, I believe. Yeah, it's pretty ridiculous. It's getting a bit out of hand. I mean, even if I install like a selection of my favourite games, I can max out my 2 terabyte hard drive pretty quickly. I think I've got quite a lot of space left on it now, but that's because I don't actually have that many games installed. I mean, if that's the case then, Michael, then the 1 terabyte should be fine. But if you're thinking that there might be more games that you need installed at the same time, then maybe go for the 2. But 1 terabyte should be plenty. Because with those games installed, GTA 5, ETS2 and ATS, you've probably got about 800 and something gig left after installing those 3 on a 1 terabyte drive. Which 800 and something gig is still quite a bit, even though a lot of modern games are huge now. I don't know what the biggest game is that I've got installed. It probably is GTA 5. I've still got it installed from when Aleishia did her playthrough of it. I can't be bothered uninstalling it. Like, I usually do that. Like, I don't remove files or uninstall things until the Windows thing comes up with red, like in the red, storage-wise. I usually don't. I think on my Windows SSD, because initially I forgot to change the recording path for OBS. There's quite a bit saved on my SSD. And I think I've got like 20 gig left or something, but it's still not red. So I'm not doing anything about it right now. I mean, all I need to do is like cut and paste those video files for starters to my main storage drive, and then that's it. That's probably most of it. Yeah, that's true, Michael. If you ever feel like you need more, if you've got another slot, then I guess you could get another drive. That's true. That's an option you've got. Oops. I mean, chances are you might not need more, especially if you've got like a really good internet connection. Like me, for example, if I uninstall a game, I know full well it won't take me long to download it again if I ever want to play it. Because I've got over 200 megabits, which compared to some people's internet is probably still quite slow, but in terms of downloading games, it does not take long. Like GTA 5, for example, is under an hour. It's probably quite a bit under an hour, actually. But then not every game is as big as GTA 5. For example, Euro Truck, I think I can download in like two minutes or something like that. It's really fast. Or 5 minutes, I guess. It's probably more realistic. Yeah, that's not awful, I guess. That's not too bad. Remember at one point, like, our ISP basically kept us on a plan, like a deal or whatever, that didn't exist anymore. We were on like 20 megabits for ages. This was years ago. But we should have been on much quicker. And it was the ISP's fault for not updating us for some reason. But even my upload speed is still relatively, what's the word? Slow. Like I've got 20 megabits upload, but if you compare that to like 200 download, that's pretty slow. Like usually, I've seen loads of like speed tests out there, like when you look at articles and stuff like that, and people post theirs and stuff. Their download and their upload is usually somewhat similar to each other. I guess it doesn't really happen in the UK, but elsewhere it does. Whereas mine is like 200 down and 20 up. It's like I would not mind halving my download speed to have 100 more up. Wouldn't mind that at all. Although to be fair, like 20 is enough to stream 1080p 60 FPS at a good bitrate, so I can't really complain.
Keep right.
It's just if I like in the future want to go to 1440p for example, I can't really do that, I don't think. Not at a good bitrate anyway.
Exit right.
I don't think so anyway. I'm not like an expert on streaming. I could be all wrong, but yeah. Holy shit, he didn't even stop for that giveaway thing. Oh, that's tight. There we go. Yeah, that guy didn't even stop. I don't even think he slowed down. As Nightbot says, guys, if you're enjoying the stream, please hit the like button, helps me out a lot.
Exit right.
We're not doing too great so far on likes. We've only got 6 apparently.
Exit right.
Which is, I mean, still, it's okay, I guess, but compared to what we usually get on the channel, that's really, really low.
Turn left.
Ah, yeah, that sounds pretty fucked, Michael. Yeah, that's probably a good thing, especially if it's like a hard drive. Then it'd be making a lot of noise, pinned at 100% all the time. If you left it in, you don't want that. Sticks your Windows? Oh, you mean like makes your computer freeze, I guess. Guessing that's what you mean. Yeah. Yeah, that sounds really bad.
Go straight up.
Three and a half years is not a long time though for a hard drive to fail. Some people make hard drives last like 10 years at least. I think the main storage drive, well not the main storage drive, but the drive that I like record to and have everything saved on. I think I got it as an external back in like 2012, so that's 9 years. And it was since like 2014, I think, that I've actually had it in a PC, like doing work all the time pretty much, so yeah, my hard drive's pretty old. Western Digital, yeah, mine is as well, the one I was talking about. I think it's a Western Digital green drive.
Go straight up.
And then my games drive is a Seagate Barracuda, I believe it is. I can't remember. Like, I've not had this configuration of computer was like built quite a while ago. So there's a lot of things in there that I've forgotten. Like, for example, I always forget what my motherboard is. I know it's an Asus board, but I always seem to forget what model it is.
Turn left. Keep left and then turn left.
Oops, I'm speeding. Not paying
Turn
attention.
left. Go
There we
straight
go.
on. Turn right and then turn right. Turn right.
Just going to use the oncoming lane for now
We are
because
finished.
this is tight. There we go. Beautiful. I'm in a hurry. I never park trailers. I bet people who like play this game religiously always like get angry with me that I don't park trailers. Just can't do it. I can park cars in real life. Just can't park trailers in this game. What I'm going to do before I select the next job is I'm actually just going to go let my guy have a sleep. Just so I don't need to like sleep almost immediately. Which way do I go? This way? Yeah. There's like a place you can sleep across the road, so we can quickly go there. Oops. Okay. Good thing I checked. God, you're playing GTA Online on an external hard drive. I bet that takes years to load. Oh man, I feel for you. Really feel for you. Alright. Let's see. We're not doing that one, that's way too long. So is that one. So is that one. Could do this one. I mean, it's... Have I ever been there? I've never been there. Let's do this one. Shall we? Yeah, let's do that one. That should be okay.
Let's go.
Let's go. Ooh, I didn't check the expiry on it actually. Oh, I'm only 0 miles away, it should be fine. Yeah, the reason I'm not selecting like super long jobs is because I'm only doing 2 hours.
Get ready to turn left.
I've got like a new, in case no one,
Turn left.
in case you didn't see the post last night in Discord,
This is
I've got
where
like a
it
new goals thing going on the channel. Like stream extension goals, basically. Oh yeah, I know that, Michael. I don't think I ever tried it, but I already know that's bad. Like, you're relying on USB speed at that point, which are just much quicker than they used to be, I guess, but still not very fast.
Let's do this.
Can't see in my mirror, by the way, so I don't even know if I'm gonna get out of this place properly. Okay, I guess I did.
Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Yeah, Michael, it's really, really slow. So like 40 megabytes a second, I guess.
Straight on.
Compare that to a regular hard drive plugged in properly, probably around 150 maybe? 100, anywhere between like 120 and 150. So it being external, it's like 3 times slower than your average hard drive plugged into the PC
Keep
correctly.
right, and then turn right.
Yeah, it's pretty bad. And then hard drives themselves are pretty slow at doing certain things, so yeah, you kind of fucked in that way, in that sense. Oh shit, hang on. I don't know if I've only just hit that amount, if I did before, but this is the last truck for my LAN. There we go. My LAN is now full. He's a good driver. I like that. Yeah, fair enough, Michael. So I've got literally 6 garages now full of drivers, which is amazing. Compare that to like when we first started playing Euro Truck on Wilson Wednesdays, where we were literally taking out loans just to hire someone, pretty much.
Turn left.
From a career mode standpoint, if you care about that, then we've come a long way.
Straight on. Get ready to turn left. Turn left.
Fuel at some point, I think, or by the look of it anyway. I think this truck also needs a service at some point. It's got 12% damage. I don't know if that's like bodywork or something now. Does feel like I've lost power. Can't seem to accelerate up this hill, even though it's not much of a hill. Mom. Mm-hmm. Yeah. I'm going off for ages. Going off quite a while. The alarm.
Oh yeah, that's okay.
Hmm?
Go straight up.
Oh, fair enough, Michael, as long as it's working well enough.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right.
Yeah, I can imagine it's like
Go straight up.
either really laggy or like nothing loads in time. Like maybe you'll be driving down a road and then suddenly the road hasn't loaded. Or trying to load the game initially just takes what feels like a year. Oh, I can get fuel from here. What do you mean, Michael? What's happened with that? They just not load?
Go straight up.
Oh, right, fair enough.
Go
Yeah,
straight up.
I can imagine stuff like that happening when you're using an external drive. The drive's not quick enough to load the texture of the road. Yeah, I can imagine, Michael. There used to be a lot of that in GTA 4, for example, even with like a proper drive installed and stuff. You used to see a lot of like texture popping and stuff. Like, yeah, I used to see a lot of that anyway. That was just GTA 4 being shit, to be fair. I mean, it's got nothing to do with my drive or anything like that. GTA 4 for PC is just awful.
Keep right.
Yeah, because of the game. mean, to be fair, is there a platform where GTA 4 is actually, like, good? It's not the game itself, like, you know, the story or the setting or whatever. All of that's great. I mean, the performance. So even on console, it was awful. Apparently. I never played it on console, but I've been told that the FPS is pretty shit. GTA 4 on Xbox Series X is great. Ah, fair enough. Hey Screen, how you doing, man? Doing pretty good, thank you. How great is great though, Storm? Because if it was pretty bad on console and obviously notoriously bad on PC, how great could it actually be on Series X? Can't surely be better than the PC one. Why is it hilarious, DeFil? Is it all the people that take it really seriously? Just find it cringy. I can't take like roleplay servers or anything like that, like seriously at all. I just can't do it. $60 FPS? I don't believe you. It can't be a solid 60. There's no way. They've not done anything to the game. And the game itself was bad. Nobody really takes it seriously. Ah, fair enough. That's probably why it's so funny. Oh wow, I reckon PS... Yeah, I reckon those games on PS3 are diabolical.
Keep right, and then exit right. Exit right. Turn left.
Which RAM do I have? 16 gig.
Get ready to turn
Because I
right.
don't feel the need to have any more. I don't think there's really any point of me having any more. I don't think it helps with anything that I do on this PC. Possibly rendering videos, I guess, but... It's not like enough to spend all that money on it. Sure.
Never mind. I'll find a new route. Reroute. Turn right.
Probably not enough programs or Chrome tabs to need an extra 16 gig. Michael. And if you were somehow hitting the 16 gig limit, then start closing things.
Get ready to turn left.
I'm not sure how you can max out a 16 gig. I don't think I've ever done that.
Turn left.
Even while like running games and stuff.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
I mean, me too, I guess, Michael, but like I said, I'd never ever get anywhere close to maxing the RAM out. Yeah, I bet, DeFil.
Keep left and then turn left.
If you're enjoying today's stream, guys, please hit the like button. Helps me out a lot. There is only 40 minutes left, I believe. 42 minutes of today's stream. So probably after this job, if I had to guess. See, okay. I don't know why the AI do that. I mean, okay, they're kind of being helpful, but it's really awkward. Hey Saskia, welcome to the stream. Oh. Again, I say this like every time I stream like Euro Truck and stuff. The AI don't move across to the other lane to let you pull out onto the motorway safely. They just kind of stay there doing whatever they want to do. It means you've got to like slam on the brakes pretty much, or lose all your speed. I mean, fair play if they couldn't, if there was a car like next to them or something, but there wasn't. Evidently, because I managed to get in this lane myself. It bugs the shit out of me. One of the, like, the quietest streams I've done in a while. Chat's just chilling, I'm just chilling. It's great. Especially when you're on a road like this and it's pretty much straight. Like, nothing's going on right now. I don't have to change gear or anything like that. You liking it? Yeah, same here, to be fair. Feel like you're in the truck. I kind of don't have to do a lot. It's not really catching other people up either, because I'm only doing the truck limit. So if I was catching anyone, it'd be another truck who's not doing the limit. So I don't have to think about passing people or anything. But yeah, this is only a 2-hour stream tonight. I mean, I introduced something, not officially, but I sort of posted about it on Discord. Like a new goals thing for like that sort of dictates stream length and all that stuff. PC RAM is on 80%. How much do you have? I've never noticed GTA 5 ever use a lot. I've never noticed it. Plus another reason tonight's stream's probably only going to be 2 hours is because I've had a certain vaccine today. Of the I'm not saying the word because apparently YouTube doesn't like it variety. Even though I've seen so many bigger YouTubers like to say the word and they seem to not be demonetized. That's the one, Screen, that's the one. That's the one. Maybe change the I to an A and then, yeah, there you go, pretty much got it. Yeah, I've had it today, Saskia. I only found out I was having it yesterday because there was like a cancellation at my doctor's and they basically said, oh, can you come in on tomorrow at 2? I was like, okay. Okay. Fine. Yeah, thanks. I mean, it was really awkward because I said this in Discord earlier, but before they could give it me, they had to basically, they asked me a few questions about my allergy and stuff and had to go look at all my records and everything like that, which took a few minutes. Then they actually gave it me, and because they were still a bit unsure, I basically had to sit like behind the reception desk of the doctors for like 10 minutes. Okay, all this just to get stabbed in the arm very briefly. It's because I'm not allowed the flu jab, that's why. I've either never had it or I had it years ago, but I've definitely not had it recently. So they had to check a shitload of stuff. It's weird.
Right.
I mean, yes but no, Michael. I mean, it'll work better and faster if you actually go over the amount of RAM that you've got now. Otherwise, you're just going to have a shitload of RAM in your PC that's not doing anything. You won't feel the difference. You only need more RAM if you're actually like maxing out the amount that you've got. Which is why I've been at 16 for years and I've never upgraded. I still to this day do not get close to using all 16.
And then exit right. Exit right.
Even on my old system with DDR3, I still only had 16. sticks of RAM if I will have 32 gig. Yeah, but a lot of that's not going to get used unless you're already maxing out the amount that you've got now. That's what I mean. Got an FX chip. Jesus, they're old. But no, there's still people out there running like 2nd gen i5s. And it's still working perfectly for them, so to be fair. I made the comment about it's old, but chips like that still work. $3,000 megahertz. Mine's 2,133. Mine's pretty slow for DDR4 actually.
Keep right, and then turn right.
It doesn't really make a difference unless you're using like Ryzen. Ryzen seems to love like fast memory for some reason, whereas Intel doesn't really make that much of a difference. Yeah, I get your screen. I mean, a part of that's probably like game optimization though. Like I struggle on a Assetto Corsa when I've got a Le Mans grid on because Assetto Corsa only uses 2 cores. Like if it used maybe 4 or all 6 maybe, and the game would perform really well. But it just doesn't. Just only uses 2. Which is, I still find really weird. I still find really weird because it's a simulator. Simulators largely use more CPU than GPU usually. Of course, Assetto Corsa is beautiful at the same time, so it would use a lot of both. But processing power definitely just doesn't. It's great. I'm gonna get a fine. I could have maybe have stopped for that, but in real life I would have got away with that. I think. I weren't that late to the line. Oh shit, 43. I'm paying attention. I wish DLCs were actually worth it. To be honest, screen. There's a lot of games that have DLC packs out there that just don't really do a lot. Like for example, I'll give an example of one that's worth it. The map DLCs for Euro Truck and American Truck. They're worth it. Gives you more road, more places. Say that's worth it. One that's not. Okay, same game, a paint job. Why? Why is a paint job DLC? I don't get it. Some people said 64 gig of RAM is good. Well, of course, the more the better, right? But it would only make a difference that you're gonna notice if you're already maxing out the amount that you have, or that you need more. Let's say video editing or rendering, you do benefit from a shitload of RAM. But anything else, let's say playing GTA 5 for example, you said earlier you use 80% of your RAM. You double your RAM, yes, the percentage of usage is going to go down because you've got more, of course. But you're not gaining any FPS from that. You're not gaining anything. Because it's not using the new RAM that you've just put in. That's what I'm trying to say. There's no point buying more unless you're already maxing out the amount that you've got. Or if there's actually a benefit to it. Or let's say, I'll try and give you an example in gaming context where more RAM might actually pay off. Let's say a racing game or a simulator, and you decide to load up 100 cars. Then more RAM might be beneficial to you, because that's a shitload of textures, models, physics, etc. Well, the physics is CPU, you know what I mean anyway. That might be where you would use more RAM. That's why I like my PC's probably 3-4 years old. It might even be older than that, and I've still only got 16 gig, and like I literally don't need any more because I've never maxed it out.
Keep right, and then exit right.
It's like, what's my best simulator? Good question.
Exit.
I go through phases of what my best simulator is. Of course, there's Assetto Corsa, which I can like pretty much drive any car I want in that game, so that's pretty good. American Trucker, Euro Trucker I always love because they're nice and relaxed, and they do actually give me the feeling that I'm driving on a real road, from time to time, as cringy as that might sound to some people. Automobilista as well is another racing simulator that I enjoy. The first one, not the second one. But that's mainly because me and Vindis are like collaborating on a mod for that. And you've probably seen previews in Discord, or not previews, but pictures of cars. That's from the mod, so I've been playing that a decent amount. At the minute though, I'm not really playing any simulators unless I'm streaming them. I'm sort of going back to that sort of routine that I had where I wasn't really playing games outside of streaming. But if I had to give you an overall answer, Storm, maybe Assetto Corsa. Mainly for just being able to drive any car that I want. If you name it, you can probably find a mod for it, and of a decent quality. You've done Train Sim World on your channel? Wait, hang on. RAM is 86%. Yeah, 86%. That's okay. That's okay. As long as you don't start hitting 100. 86 should be fine. And if it's not fine, just close some of these tabs. Honestly, like, do that, and instead of like spending a shitload of money getting more RAM. But yeah, going back to what I was about to say, Storm, you doing Train Sim World on your channel. I've played the first Train Sim World a little bit. It was a game that I was like really hyped for, but then just never really put any decent hours into it. I used to play a lot of the mainstream Train Simulator, if that makes any sense to you. The train simulator that's not Train Sim World, the one that's been out for years that keeps getting updated every year. I used to play a lot of that. But the only thing that would put me off that game is I can never find a good quality like expansion or mod or whatever that brought like my local routes to the game. Because I've been kind of doing because the majority of like the routes and stuff are in or around London, and I'm just like, I've never been here. So I don't really have that feeling that I'm like simulating something that I know. Whereas like if it was routes that I'm familiar with, then I'd feel quite a bit different. I'd be like, this is pretty cool, because I recognise that place and I recognise that place, and I know where I am, sort of thing. That's the sort of thing I kind of look for in a simulator. I'd love for some like really talented modder though to make my old car for Assetto Corsa. I'd love to take my old car to the Nürburgring, so I never got a chance to in real life. I was thinking of maybe learning 3D modelling and doing it myself, and learning Assetto Corsa modding and stuff like that, but it'd probably take months, maybe years to actually do something like that. And I just don't think I've got the time or the patience to invest in it. What am I doing? I'm sleeping, aren't I? Yeah.
Okay,
Hey, DRS.
find a new route.
Whoa. Wilson, the fuck are you doing? Right, I'm on the wrong side. I'm not the most awake person today, am I? Oh, wrong way. That way. I'll do it. I'm not exactly parked very well, but I don't really care, as long as it works. What happened to yesterday's stream? It crashed 3 times within the space of 40 minutes. So I just gave up on it. But I kind of think I know what caused it, and should be fixed for next time I stream San Andreas. Well, I literally looked through the log file from OBS and saw that there was something that kept happening. So now I've stopped that thing happening. Let's just hope it actually fixed it. I was so pissed off yesterday, it was a joke. Oops. Why didn't it tell me to slow down? What? This be a 2-hour stream? Yeah. So I'm like doing the holding goals thing, aren't I? Plus I had like I mentioned in Discord, I've had a certain vaccine today, so I'm not really affected too much by it. But I can tell that I'm not 100% right. I think it's mainly my attention span. Like, for example, you saw in the petrol station, I was like, what am I doing? I was like heading towards the wall. Wilson. Get a bit distracted when I'm like not feeling 100%. I'm very easily distracted. Although that's not even it. I wasn't distracted. It was just I wasn't paying attention, I guess. I don't know. Do you think it's exciting to upgrade a PC? Yes, but I haven't had that feeling in like 4 or 5 years. Unless you count like a few months ago, or no, not a few months ago, it must have been like a month ago or whatever, when I installed new fans into mine. Unless you count that. But no. It's exciting, but it can be annoying. I love building PCs, but at the same time, it's like very frustrating at times. Oh.
Go straight on.
In case you're wondering what I've been talking about, by the way, about the whole goals thing, if you do / goals, it kind of tells you. I'm sort of doing a trial of it, I guess, for now. Seeing how well it goes, but I don't know about it yet. I sort of made an announcement in Discord last night about it, but I don't know if anyone saw it. There was no, like, obvious response to it. Is this guy... Okay. I am ahead of it. I can't tell, because the real mirror in the trucks with this lighting update, it's either really dark or really, like, overexposed, and then the virtual mirror, which I've got on the left, is what I would consider regular, I guess. Just trying to think about my experience driving a real car. I don't know what it is. I don't know if it's because of the windows or what. I don't really know what it is. But in the daytime, the real mirror that's on the right is like proper overexposed. It's too bright for some reason. And then at night time, it's like way too dark. You can't see anything. Whereas the virtual one on the left kind of reminds me of a real mirror with how it looks lighting wise. I don't know, maybe that's a bug, or maybe it is actually the window on the truck that's doing that. I don't know. Not really too sure. When will you stick to your planned streaming schedule? Sort of from now, I guess. I mean, this week I've done... I was to stream yesterday. I know I streamed at the weekend, but it's kind of from now sort of thing. So, we're streaming Monday to Friday for 2 hours at least, other than the whole goals thing, which might extend the streams and whatever. I don't need to change lanes. And then weekends I'm just going to have completely off, like basically recharging the batteries, that kind of thing. I was thinking of videos on weekends, but I just do need the time to like reset and stuff like that. Almost like real work. 5 days in a week is quite a commitment, but still it's amazing. I mean, it's something reasonable that I can stick to. I can commit to 5 days a week, at least right now, definitely. But weekends I do want to like have free for myself, so I can sort of what's the word? Basically do what I want, rest, have a drink if I want to, etc. Just something that mentally sort of resets me. I'm not saying like streaming is always stressful. It's not always stressful. It can be. Yesterday is a good example. But when you're like sort of, I know to maybe some people it's like, oh, he's just playing a game and talking for a couple of hours. There's a lot more to it than that. then it can obviously burn you out if you're doing it too much. But 5 days for 2 hours a day, unless obviously it extends. Should be doable for me. It's going to be Wilson ETS Wednesday tomorrow. Wilson ATS Wednesday tomorrow, I believe. So I'm pretty sure I did ETS last week. I need to double check, but I'm pretty sure that's the reason I'm streaming ETS tonight. Because tonight I just wanted to chill, do something that's not like hectic as fuck. Like chaos and randomizer and stuff. Will I buy an 8TB M.2 SSD? Yeah, do you want to like give me a shitload of money for that? I'm joking. No, I probably wouldn't. Even if I had a shitload of money, I probably wouldn't. I can think of a lot of all things that I'd rather buy. Good balance between quantity and quality. Well, exactly, because for quality, like, if I'm like exhausted or stressed out or pissed off or whatever, then stream quality suffers massively. And that's why there's like this new plan that I've got to sort of do Monday to Friday and then have the weekend off. That's why I'm doing that, because it gives me the weekend to sort of chill, do whatever I want, have a reset sort of thing. But at the same time, it also gives me time to think about upcoming content and what went wrong this week, if anything did, and what I can fix and all that stuff. Ah, fair enough, Screen. I mean, yeah, videos can be pretty tedious to put together. Unless you find like a system like I did where shit was almost autopiloted. Apart from that one Assetto Corsa video that I put like quite a bit more effort into. But when it came to like playthroughs, I managed to find a way to sort of almost automatically have everything edited, rendered and out the box pretty much. Or out the gate. Out into the world, whatever. But yeah. Be interesting to see how everything kind of goes with my new sort of plan that I want to do. The whole suggestions thing though, I kind of want to get VC randomizer and San Andreas Chaos and randomizer out of the way. I want to get them done, but stuff keeps holding them up. Like yesterday's stream going wrong for some reason. That obviously held up some progress. The really frustrating mission I'm on the Vice City one, that's holding up some progress. Need to find a way to sort of do it all. Yeah, I know you are, Michael, don't worry. But I just know when I bring back like channel suggestions and stuff, it's gonna get pretty expensive, I think. Just having to buy the games I don't have and all that. But I think I'm gonna start with like doing games that I do have, maybe. Probably the easy way to do it. Or easier. So you're gonna... Yeah, he's coming this way. I have to go this way. Okay, you can stay there, friend. Thank you.
Keep left, and then continue straight on. Go straight on.
Not sure what am I doing. I'm like... But yeah, I think I'm gonna go slightly over the 2 hour thing. Over the 2 hour length, because only slightly though. It's because this I've still got 100 and something left. Oh yeah, I understand, Screen. I understand. Because there's... did I try the mod? Let me answer that first. Not yet. I do actually really need to try it first. Oh, soon. Do need to try it very soon. But yeah, Screen, yeah. 100% agree. Because you could put like literally hours and hours and hours of work, effort, perseverance, etc. into creating something that should be considered a masterpiece, but then it doesn't go anywhere. Or not even a masterpiece, just something really good. But then you upload it and then just sort of the view count and like count and stuff like that is like incredibly disappointing. But then you go on YouTube and you see the most random clip, like just no effort, just literally uploaded directly from the device it was recorded on, and it's got like 250k. The internet in that sense really pisses me off. I see it all the time on like TikTok, for example. I mean, I've been on these rants before. You're no stranger to these kind of rants, but TikTok, for example, there's some people making some big money and like getting shitloads of views, shitloads of likes for almost doing fuck all, like literally just doing nothing. Or doing something I could do in a heartbeat. But at the same time, like I said before, TikTok has some masterpieces on there in terms of content, and some really good people on there that make some really good content consistently, yet they don't get a fraction of what those people that don't do anything get. It's really irritating. Because it's like, why? Why does this happen? I hope not, Michael. I'm never going to have a 10 terabyte drive. And I'm not saying like I'm one of those people that should have more views and stuff like that. Because I'm not one to big myself up like that. I'm not going to say that I'm amazing or whatever. But I can confidently say that the majority, if not all of my content is better than some of the shit that I see out there on YouTube that's got like hundreds of thousands of views. Like, it's pretty ridiculous at times. Like, very ridiculous. I wish it just... In all honesty, Screen, I wish it had just stopped promoting shit. Because it does. For the most part, that's what it does. That's all I really... You'd be surprised how like, when I'm scrolling through YouTube and I see something in my recommended, it's just like... It's total trash, but it's got so many views, it's just like, why? Yeah, I know, Storm. Say, I'm still considered as a small channel, and I try my best. But it's, like I said, it's just really irritating when people that don't try are getting like hundreds of thousands, if not millions of views. But the people like us who are trying just basically don't get anything. I mean, look at this stream, for example. For at least half of it, like, the max amount of viewers I had was like 4. Considering the channel's got like 2.23k subs or whatever it is. I've lost track now. Or you upload a video that you put loads and loads of hours of effort into and stuff like that, and it gets like 20 views. It's like, well, okay. Thanks, I guess. Yeah, it gets really tricky, Screen. That's why I didn't do videos for ages. Because videos are much, in my opinion, well, from my experience and stuff, I find videos are harder to make than streaming. I think streaming is more streaming's more difficult than videos for some reasons, but then making videos is more difficult than streaming for some reasons. But I feel like for me personally, I'd much prefer to stream. But that was why for ages I didn't do any videos, because I just couldn't think of anything I wanted to do. But with streaming, it's kind of like, you know, you get a topic together, like let's say the game. Like, take tonight's stream for example, Euro Truck Sim 2 chill stream. That's basically it. So I'm playing Euro Truck and I'm chilling. That's the whole concept. Press go live and you do exactly that. That's, yeah, after all the setup and stuff, that is pretty much as easy as it is. It's the setup and actually being somewhat entertaining for 2 hours straight. But videos I find really difficult because I'm not a good commentator. And it's hard to think of a series that suits videos. Like for example, Vice City Randomizer is an ongoing series on the channel. It doesn't you can't really do videos of Vice City Randomizer. It just wouldn't make much sense to me. Yeah, that's another point as well, Screen. You can't mess up in a stream. Well, not massively anyway. It's like, I've not done anything horribly bad or whatever while I've been streaming, but a good example from my channel to use is being drunk. Of course, if I was drunk making a video, I could just not release the video, but because it's a stream, everyone's seen me drunk. On multiple occasions. I evidently don't learn. But yeah, you know what I mean. Exactly, DRS. That's why you can't make videos of randomizers. Well, I don't know. I wouldn't say videos are much better for numbers, to be honest. If anything, I'd argue streaming would be. Although saying that, I don't know. This is me just sort of making an assumption. I don't know. Let's say if I finish streaming, it gets posted as a video. I don't know how many people would click it, because obviously they'd see the length and probably not click it at all. But yeah, in comparison to like something that's like 15 minutes long, you might actually click on it. But I guess while you're live, let's say for example there's a 2-hour window where someone could, even just clicking on it gives me a view. So I don't know, it's an interesting one. For the watch time statistic anyway, which is something that's for some reason important, streaming's clearly better for that, I think. Did think about it, if you've got 10 viewers and a minute passes, that's 10 minutes of watch time. Right, at the same time. I don't know, it's an interesting one. But I feel like these days for gaming channels, like, and this was sort of the reason why the whole Discord, I did that whole Discord post and stuff. For gaming channels, the only way that they're really surviving these days is crowdfunding. And that's not me making it up, sort of thing. It's because ad revenue isn't great. In fact, in my case, it might as well not exist for how little I get, pretty much. Like, if it wasn't for donations and super chats and memberships and stuff, I wouldn't make a penny, really. Or, because of how it works, it would probably take me a whole year just to get some money. But even then, it's not a lot. And it's the same for everyone else. That's why people, like, let's say, a certain Pokemon YouTuber said this, and I've said this to you guys before, and I believe in it. That's why I promote memberships rather than anything else. When you've got like members, that's like giving the channel a backbone, which means no matter how well or bad the content does, whether that's streams with like no donations or little donations or not many views for some reason, etc., then at least the channel can stay alive. But I guess that's more relevant for people that do this as a job. Which, to be fair, like, I've always said this, it's not really my job, but it's the closest thing I have to one at the minute. Why is he slowing down that much? No, you wouldn't do that, DRS. If you were doing something like that, there's a different way of doing it. Because then you're sort of... I don't know. It's not really going to work, because you're giving like 2 different channels watch time. So it's not really going to work, that. You don't want 2 different channels having it, then you've got 2 different channels that are like fighting against each other with the same content. Maybe. In theory, anyway.
Get ready to turn right. Turn right.
Oh shit, I actually lifted the truck up there. Yeah, I've got 34 miles left. I mean, to be honest, Scream, after what GTA 5 became, I lost a fair bit of hope, but I'm not painfully excited for GTA 6. I'm not like some people where they're just almost counting down the days, sort of thing. I just hope it's good. Well, better than GTA 5 anyway. Just hope it's at least that. Then I'll be happy. I don't want another GTA 5. Or a game that's as bad as GTA 5. I want something fresh and new and actually good. Yeah, that'd be fine by me. A remake though, not a remaster. Rockstar don't know how to do remasters, apparently. A remake would be good though. For some reason I don't see it happening though. I don't know why. GTA 5 is the king. I know you don't mean that, Michael. The king of what? Milking people's bank accounts. I can imagine what would happen if you stream Truckers MP or GTA on free mode. GTA Online free mode. Yeah, that'd be toxic. That'd be disgusting. That's why I wouldn't do it. Like, not a chance.
And then turn left.
That'd be vile. Truckers MP could be the same, but to a lesser degree. I think a lot less people would play Truckers MP, and the people that do probably want to play it properly, rather than just literally joining just to grief me. Aleishia's very quiet for once. She's been asleep. Saskia. Apparently you are a B word.
Keep left and then
Saskia.
turn left. Turn left.
That shocks me, Scream, because I can't think that there's that many people playing it these days.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right.
Aren't we all these days? I mean, if it weren't for the whole vaccine thing today, I probably wouldn't have got up until late afternoon, early evening, knowing me.
Keep right, and then turn right. Turn right. Here we are, safe and sound.
There we go. I am in a hurry now. Bing, 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 bing. Okay. Right. That's it, guys. Did a couple of jobs today. It's been nice to chill. Had to be up for 4 hours of German. Oh, great. Oh, wow. No, I could never. The stream will start by Wilson having such a nostalgia playing GTA Online again, then it'll end in a 1v1 because some idiot likes to shoot missiles. Oh no. There'll be no nostalgia. TRS. I'll know what shitstorm I'm like joining before I even start the stream, so there'll be no nostalgia. Nostalgia's a good thing. Joining GTA Online is not. A big difference. Anyway, guys, if you enjoyed the stream, please hit the like button and get subscribed. It's been a nice chilled one. I've enjoyed it. Hope you guys have as well. A big thank you to all my members: OAG, DeFil, Storm, Emma, Jesse, Full Life Free, Iain, KANKOUSH, Leash, Saskia, and Savant. But yeah, I thank you guys so much for watching. I'm doing American Truck, I believe, tomorrow. I need to double check. I'm pretty sure it's American Truck. Obviously, Wilson Wednesdays, the series that is originally designed to be a Q&A, but it's turned into a talk and drive kind of series, but it's fine, whatever. It'll be enjoyable either way. But yeah, I shall see you tomorrow for that, guys, and take care of yourselves, and I shall see you in the next one. Take care, guys.